What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reviewing and breaking down Superman and Lois Season 2, Episode 4. So guys, the episode starts off with a flashback scene for 5 years ago of Lucy Lane, who is appearing in the Arrowverse for the first time since the early seasons of Supergirl. I mean, it's the same actress and everything. And this scene, basically just explained what happened in the past with the relationship between her and Lois. We then see BIZARRO, who just shows, again, how much of an opposite he is compared to Superman. Obviously, at the end of last episode, BIZARRO was the big reveal. Everyone thought he was Doomsday, but of course he ended up being BIZARRO. But anyways, in this scene, he has heat breath instead of ice breath, which, obviously opposite of Superman. I thought that was pretty cool. Then BIZARRO and Superman both are, having these visions and headaches, as obviously that just confirms that they're connected. So then Clark has another vision and sees that BIZARRO is coming to the farm, and we have another Superman versus BIZARRO fight, and the necklace that BIZARRO was wearing was like really weakening Superman, it looked like, and we get a pretty intense battle until John Henry eventually uses his hammer to separate them. Now that necklace around BIZARRO's neck, I'm not exactly sure if I just missed something or if I'm just completely forgetting about something, but for the moment I don't exactly know what that is. But anyways, then something pretty interesting ends up happening with Jordan as he uses his powers to stop some muggers in a gas station. But little did he know there were surveillance cameras right there watching him. And I feel like, all this is eventually going to lead him eventually telling Sarah all about his powers. But then Jordan's able to call General Lane and he's able to erase the footage. So I thought that was actually a pretty interesting scene right there. Then Jonathan takes those performance-enhancing drugs, and I'm sort of thinking that they are like Kryptonian-based drugs, because there were rumors of, someone with super hearing, and Jonathan seems to have super sight, not X-ray vision, but super sight, which is, I guess, pretty interesting. Then General Anderson and his team get a hit of BIZARRO in Bolivia, and he decides for his team of Kryptonians to go after him without Superman's help. Then Superman sees visions of BIZARRO absolutely destroying Anderson's team, killing 2 of the Kryptonians, but then Superman is able to get there just in time before he kills Tag. Then John Henry saves Clark before he is eventually knocked out by BIZARRO, and then even more of an awesome fight scene happens between Superman and BIZARRO, and Superman actually ends up winning, but he is left standing over John Henry, who has barely survived the fight as his suit is nearly out of energy. So, John Henry is in critical condition at the hospital, and Natalie ends up blaming Superman for, what's happened to John Henry. So with that, I've come up with a bit of a wild theory. What if John Henry also ends up blaming Superman for his injury? Assuming that he survives, maybe we'll end up seeing a villain of John Henry once again. And personally, I like John Henry as a villain a lot back in Season 1 for the first few episodes. I thought he had a great motivation and really was a threatening villain, even though he didn't have any superpowers. So comment what you guys would think about that if John Henry ended up becoming a villain. I think this would be a great reason for him to end up becoming a villain again. But I am also wondering about this. What if we still end up seeing Doomsday in this season? I think that's definitely possible. I did notice during the episode that BIZARRO's face was sort of twitching every once in a while, so maybe that means he's slowly evolving into Doomsday or something like that. I think that would be really interesting. Obviously, that is not proven whatsoever. It's nothing more than a theory here. But I think if Doomsday could somehow evolve out of BIZARRO, I think that would be really cool to see. Because, yeah, there have been teasers in regards to Doomsday in this season of Superman and Lois. Lois literally said the phrase, "Don't go all Doomsday on me," so that's an Easter egg right there. And then the suit that BIZARRO was wearing in in episode 3, last week's episode, was actually very similar to the one Doomsday at one point wore in the comics. So I think they're definitely still planning on bringing Doomsday onto the show somehow. But anyways, I'd say that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment your thoughts on this video down below, as well as your thoughts on the episode. What did you guys think of it? And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.